Yo,
Hello.
man, it's gonna be a fucking shame looking at those games.
What? A
Like
shame?
these games are so painfully bad.
Uh, yeah,
It's just shameful, man.
enjoy being on display. So, first things first, while the factory is building, what do you think you should do? Like, where do you go?
I mean, I obviously go south to
Yeah,
where the most maxes are, plus there's reclaim around, so
yeah,
the reclaim is obviously important, so that's something I want to prioritize. But
I would
also, I have
say,
this like passage that I'm responsible for, so
yeah,
I'll be sending units both of these ways.
I would say this is your responsibility. Just this part of the map.
Yep, that's what I try to control.
Now, look at the other side. There's a spawn here, and a spawn here. This guy is probably going to go like this, and maybe this as well. And this guy's going to go like this, so you're kind of dealing with two people at the same time. So I would already assume to not have a great slot and not really try to win my side, just to hold my side.
Mm-hmm.
So that's something to be wary of when you're playing.
Yep. I tried to count the maxes quickly, and the guy that I was against had like almost 30. I had like 15 on my slot.
Yeah, like they already have the double base.
Yeah, plus like the expansions, they have like 4 and 3 maxes on expansions that are like completely safe.
Yeah, plus it's 2v1, so I would assume that I'm not going to get this expansion. I would assume that I'm
Yep.
going to lose it.
I didn't even try to go for it.
Okay,
I
good.
tried to get like half of this area for me.
So let's see, you go second land. The thing is, I don't think you need many units at the start. Since you're not contesting this, and this is both pretty easy to get, I think you can maybe like just
my
delay
thought process
tanks.
was that I want factory for units to take control of like this passage where you said that the second player can go, because I'm gonna send my commander like to the right area and on the right, and then the units through this passage on the left, and try to secure some of the reclaim as well.
Yeah, the thing is, this factory being up so early isn't entirely necessary. I think you could have had more engineers expanding, or the ACU to get more mexes faster.
Okay, makes sense.
I don't think you need too many tanks to hold on to this. Like, this is far away, you know? This is probably not going to get raided early on.
Yeah, true.
And then this is also unnecessary.
Yeah, I was about to ask, what do you think about the air?
Making air is good, but a bit too much assistance and too many pigeons. These two are not necessary. Like, you don't have mass.
Yeah, true. My reclaim didn't start kicking in yet.
The reclaim sucks.
Yeah,
this is.
on the south there's a couple of like bigger rocks, like a couple of hundred here and there.
Yeah, but that's pretty late.
True.
This is not the kind of reclaim that really fuels your build very much. It's stuff you get like minute 3, 4. The ACU needs to leave already.
Okay.
You want the mexes way faster than this. Is this a defensive lab? Or maybe
I was hoping to deny, because I was thinking like it's kind of far, maybe he's not there with the com yet, so I could kill the expanding NG.
Okay.
And deny it a little bit. And just be a little bit annoying. Plus the scout is useful because I see like something's coming for me. Oh yeah, and the drop.
Like
so
here.
I'm not sure if I spot the drop. If I did, that would be kind of huge to kill all of these NGs.
You're not going to kill them all. You can just make a point defense or a factory in time.
True. Yeah, but making a point defense would cost him, and instead of doing factories, he would be making a PD. So always good to do, I guess.
Okay, so this factory, that's what I mean. This one isn't necessary.
Mm-hmm.
Especially Aeon Tech 1, it's so useless on large maps. It takes so long to get anywhere, and by the time, like if you're trying to use your unit advantage, by the time these things get here, there's a point defense in ACU or T2.
Okay.
So these being early isn't necessary. This factory, its entire existence isn't necessary.
If I don't send units there early, I'm gonna just get raided, because there's 2 people who can possibly raid me. And it's not just like anybody, like good players who do a lot of aggression. So I was kind of worried about it.
Well, Again, it is far. I wouldn't be too scared of early aggression. Thing is, I mean, what mexes are you scared of losing? Like these?
Yeah, these are the ones on the left. If I didn't send units
So
to the left side.
look at the difference.
Yeah, that's true.
But yeah, especially with Aeon. I hope this doesn't make Auroras. I really do.
I'm not sure what it does. It might make Auroras. Or I might go T2 at this point.
Okay.
We'll see. I don't remember exactly.
If you do, I would assist these mexes first and then go T2. Don't want to have too much stuff going on. Yeah, this is pretty much unpreventable, I would say. It's a tough position you're in. Yeah, like the PGen overbuilding, I want to say real quick.
I mean, now I underbuild. Yeah, I overbuild them early and
a lot of your mexes were like right here, but what you're starting with is almost nothing. So when you have that few mass extractors and reclaim, you just make less PGens by default. Could have had a 5-second faster T2 max, you know?
Alright. So now I try to push a little bit on the... I don't even know how to call this area.
Yeah.
But, you know, through this passage.
Let's see what it does.
Yeah, I mean...
Probably nothing.
I don't think I killed any engines on the way, but
have they
if
killed,
you wanted to send engines there, you would have
Have they
them
killed
down.
anything?
Yeah.
Okay, they killed one land scout. This entire army. There's not even a single unit. See, that's what I mean. You were afraid of nothing.
They're killing something. Look, they're getting the value.
Oh! Yeah. This just proves that the factory didn't need to be up so early, and it's making Aurora. Just don't make Aurora, they're so bad.
Yeah, but I think like he has a bunch of factories on the front, so I kind of wanted to match it as well, and I did.
So you're rushed
that
too.
many front factories, but I wanted to like... The original idea was to be like at least on the same amount of units for as long as I can.
You just rushed T2
for some time. But yeah, now I think I lose some of the units to the
ACU can hold this perfectly fine. And these two, if you lose them for 5 seconds because you rushed T2, who cares? At least you didn't spend 1200 mass on some useless Aurora and a factory that you didn't need.
Yeah, now it's going T2. It made like a couple of Auroras.
I would have at most 3 factories here.
And would you try to eco just more? Just get more T2 maxes?
The ecoing has been fine. But the thing is, if you had less factories, less T1, you would probably have these T2 already.
Okay.
And you would still have these mexes and these mexes. Let's go back into your POV. Speed up a bit. Tiny bit. Okay, speed gun. Should get a range first. And I wouldn't get it at all unless he's getting it.
I think he was. If you go observer, I think he's also upgrading.
Nope.
No, I remember he did gun, but I guess he did it a bit later.
Just ask yourself, can I push here when I have gun?
I mean, no, obviously I cannot because he's got way more, but also the gun, the idea was to use it a little bit defensively. Try to kill off some of the units.
If you want to use it defensively, then don't make it unless he's actually pushing.
Okay, which he is now.
This is not a push. This is... You would have blazes a minute ago already here. If
True. Yeah, if I did the faster T2, that would have saved the game, because tragedy is soon to happen.
Stop making Aurora instantly. So now you have gun, it's gonna do nothing. Like you can maybe scare some units, then they retreat. He makes gun, he makes a T2 army. And you can't really do anything about it. Now you need to focus ecoing again. These shouldn't... Oh god, 2 PGens? Yeah, way more focus on ecoing.
Okay.
This is nothing to be afraid of.
Yeah.
You have time to react, especially with... Okay.
But remember when I told you that this is like the worst game I've played in the recent times?
Yeah, I'm gonna rub it in.
You're gonna see, I mean, the worst is yet to come.
Oh god. The ecoing is way too slow.
Yeah.
I think I would be working on T2ing these already.
Yeah, I
These
should
would
have
be, like,
definitely
finishing
cancelled
up.
the second fusion. I am plus 700 E, and I'm making the. I mean,
Yeah.
you saw the results.
Just
Okay.
remember, man, you have no mexes.
Yeah,
Okay.
true. And now.
Here you go. Your gun got somewhere, and now he has gun too. So we could have started it now. And actually, the best defense for stuff like this. Do you just die? Is this the replay review?
Yes.
Oh.
I mean, I thought because I mean.
Okay.
That's what I said. It was a shit game, but like a lot of mistakes to be fixed here.
I thought it was going to be longer. Yeah.
Yeah.
T2PD.
Both of the games I sent are like short and shit.
Okay, so this would have been holdable if you had like 10 to 15 blazes and a T2PD, which you definitely could have had at this point.
I was upgrading the factories to T2, or like they start producing T2 now, but it was way too late.
These needed to make T2 engineers instantly.
Okay. To assist themselves and make more units, or?
Just in PD.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man. In dire need of the review.
Yeah.
Okay, we can move on to the next.
Next one is also quite tragic. I mean, I can find some better replays perhaps to.
It's too late now. Committed. To be fair, this was not a bad replay per se.
By bad replay, you mean like good for review, right? Like,
yeah, like I had a lot of stuff to say.
True. Oh, okay. I got a better one. I was against you.
Oh, I see.
And yeah, that game I think I kind of know the blunder that killed me, but probably something to review in it as well. I mean, obviously, a lot of things.
Okay, let's see. An 8v8. Jesus.
The numbers were reduced rather quickly. Yeah, I think it was a.
Oh, this was in mid?
Mutual fault. Yes,
right,
it was in mid.
Okay.
I'm not sure what to think, because I thought that fighting there. I mean, we had 3 ACUs, but we had a fucking turtle. We had a shit. Yeah, I mean, we should have probably fought, but the guy who died, I mean, you're gonna see, like, he shouldn't have been standing there waiting to die.
Oh, this guy, yeah, I actually just completely crushed him.
Yeah, because he just stood in the range of your units, your PD, your ACU, when me and the other guy already fell back.
He had a reason, he just wasn't paying enough attention. Maybe he wasn't expecting me to make the move that I made. Anyway, our star is playing against me in this game. See how he does. So, I mean, okay, you go here? Why?
No, I don't. I changed my mind after a second, because it was like my, I don't know,
you're like
first thought to go there, but then I realized, hey, I'm actually at the mid player, so let's go mid.
Yeah, this is the
so I ended up cancelling all the reclaim on the left and
the
going
most
mid.
obvious mid slot. Okay, let's look at the build. Walking this early is fine. Manual at your reclaim is good.
I'm not sure if I'm gonna walk
you need more move orders in this. You need more move orders. You should be clicking. Okay, don't click the big ones. Those are shingle trees. Click like here.
Oh yeah, it's true.
You need more move orders.
Very familiar with the randomness trees.
You're clicking all of the single trees and nothing else.
Just give me the trees from sentence. Like, I don't know how this shit works.
You'll learn eventually.
Yeah, I hope so. I mean, I will, but it takes time.
Ew.
So I wanted to go, because look, I wanted a transport to drop for to reclaim, but yeah.
You're blocking future mass storages. This is ugly.
Yep, true.
This too. Okay, I think too many engineers on trees. Or rather, you just manually reclaimed these and trampled all over them. This thing is useless. Could have done like one engineer this way, one engineer this way, one engineer like this. I mean, you might be stealing some X's there. This, and this. Something like that. See what I do real quick.
You're probably walking already. Yeah, you're halfway there to the reclaim.
It was like one engineer this, one engineer this. Oh, actually the ACU built this on the way. one engineer like this. Where are you? There you are. Oh, you're late.
Now I'm walking. Yep, I'm.
I don't think I steal anything here, so... You know, it's fine you didn't lose any mid reclaim, I think. But you do lose out on later scaling by being this late.
Yeah, definitely. Because I wanted to do the transport.
This is not a transport map for you.
Yeah, I want... Yeah, true. I just wanted to... The idea was that I just wanted to have extra build power on the front. To just slap down a factory and use the engines to get the reclaim faster. That was like the approach. But probably
that's
not right
this guy's
I'm
job.
assuming. Yeah,
that's what he should do.
Yeah, true.
You can just send engineers. You have the ACU as well. And also, like, this is the map's split. This is clearly yours. You don't need to send an ACU and transport rush. One or the other is fine. GG. Team X timing is good, but this is terrible.
Misreading the map and like what's the game plan, it's something that happened to me many times.
Yeah. It's probably pretty hard to do. A lot of people misread maps all the time.
Yeah, but I mean, it comes with experience as well.
Make a factory at least.
I didn't? Oh, I thought I did.
You have
Maybe
a
I'll do it later or something. So now he's dropping, but...
I was kind of upset when he did this. He didn't even get the reclaim.
Steal your stuff.
Nah. He dropped way ahead of it for some reason.
Ah, okay.
Okay. 8 P-gens.
Yep, a little bit not enough.
Yeah.
I couldn't spend the mass, so I sent it to someone. I hope I cancel stuff and make pigeons now.
Just pause this already. Pause the mexes. Stop reclaiming. None of it is happening.
Uh-huh.
Need to. You're still wasting all the mass.
I mean, it's going to my lovely teammates, right?
Yeah,
so.
It's going to your team, but you need to be selfish.
True.
Because like adding like 500 mass here, 500 mass here, 500 here, 500 here isn't going to do much. But adding 3,000 to yourself, it's a big deal. So yeah, since you went second there and rushed to transport, this stuff is happening to you. You really shouldn't. You just went second land, something, third land. Could have saved those mexes. Still no pauses.
Yeah, I'm stalling way harder than I remember I stalled. Because I remember stalling a little bit.
Even a tiny stall is enough to pause.
Yeah, definitely. Like pausing out definitely would be the move here.
The reclaim fields are gone. I have mine. You can assume that I ecoed a bit and have T2. You can even see it. So don't make more factories. Rush 1 to T2.
Okay.
I'm not sure. Okay, look, here's what happened.
Yeah, I was like, this is not a good fight. I don't really want to.
Two of you against me.
Fight, so I woke up a little bit.
This is why he died. I built a wall, save the point defense, and then I repair the wall. He wasn't paying attention. He thought, PD should die in 4 more shots. But it didn't.
Yep. I walked up to like at least shoot the units, but I saw that it's a lost cause. So
yeah, I mean...
pulling away.
Commander under attack.
It is 3v1, you know. This ACU
You think I
up.
should have been just going in instantly?
I'm saying if you played the start properly, I would be cooked.
Commander under attack.
I don't know if you can go in now. There's point defense. You have no artillery, no gun. This guy's low.
No units.
So you're already in big trouble, but you get a base.
Yeah.
It also has disappointing amount of eco.
Yep.
And a ton of power. And mass. So I would say the move is get it forward T2 factory. You want to have T2 engineers for PD, TND, stuff like that. Make Ilges for maybe 3 factories. Because...
I think I went for T3 here, because this guy pinged me to go T3, so I was like, yeah, okay, fuck it, and I just clicked the T3 factory.
Yeah, actually, it's not a bad idea. It's just, you're not that rich. You have 5 T2 mechs.
True.
And do I pressure you with T2? I think I do.
I think not yet. I think a little bit later. But later means in like 2 minutes or like a minute.
Yeah, so some T2 would help with that.
Yeah.
If you stop making
I'm
Tech 1...
I'm not
stop making power.
Yeah, I forgot to cancel that one.
I have 29 P-gens in total. And I'm making T2.
You're sitting on overflow, okay.
Yeah, true. You are the overflow.
I am. I mean, having some extra E for overcharge, I guess, is nice, but probably not that much, obviously.
There's nothing to overcharge for now.
Yeah, true.
Okay, making T1 and T2. Again, the double P-gen instantly. Still
yeah, I
no
mean,
eco.
with double basing and shit, I mean, not that much was happening, but still I was like trying to, you know, take control of the base and do some shit.
What you should
so
have done...
So I forgot to cancel the T1 pigeons, so that's a little bit of inefficiency there.
What you should have done instantly is stop these. Don't upgrade them either, or do. It's a decision between T3 and T2. You chose T3, so don't do this. Just stop these factories completely, maybe even reclaim them. And then take engineers and go around assisting max upgrades, because it's a minute and a half. You just have engineers going around. Like doing 1 max at a time is so much better than 3 max at the same time. So now you're doing this, you're doing this, you're doing this, this. And it sent you in a massive stall that you just didn't get out of for minutes.
True.
You have some T2 tanks. You can see me gearing up for T2 spam. And you should be...
I saw that, so that's why I was putting a lot of BP into the T3 factory. Because I was like, okay, this is T2, if I get harps out...
You don't need T3 engineers.
Yeah, definitely.
But yeah, you should be kind of relieved.
Made them out of habit.
Should be kind of relieved seeing me go hard T2. Because Harbingers eat pillars and mongoose. The only issue is the ACU that can OC Harbingers.
Yeah, and the travel time will also end up
I think if you just made the correct decisions when getting the bases, these gone, stop this, assist max upgrades hard. Because I think you had like 3 here, 3 here, or 2 here. Get yourself like all of this to T2.
Commander under attack.
While making T2 or rushing T3. And you would have been in a decent position. Gun upgrade was fine, because you can tell I'm pushing.
Yeah, I got some good overcharges.
Yeah, this is...
But then you had the shields, so the shields were helping a lot.
It's minute 11, you can assume that I have nano.
Yeah.
Do I?
I think I scouted it earlier, I think I was aware of it. But yeah. One extra thing that was a problem.
Yeah,
At one moment I ate like 2k damage from the mongoose because somebody left the game and I wasn't able to dodge it. It was, I mean, I would have been cooked. I mean, I think I would be cooked regardless because this... Oh, no.
That is unlucky.
But yeah, my hearts were starting to arrive. I used their transport to get at least one of them here.
Yeah. I mean,
probably just
I would have done, you rushed T3, you made a bunch of T2. I would have just not taken the fight. I'm gonna win this. I have Sparkies already making PD. I think I'm gonna get the reclaim field. I really should, at least.
Yeah, so how far do you think I should be falling back here?
Like here?
Okay.
Then you can maybe drop a harb, like here. Try to run here, be annoying.
Commander under
And
attack.
that, in a way, defends yourself, because instead of me attacking like this, I have to deal with a Tech 3 unit with only Tech 2 stuff. Even if it dies, I think a hard drop here would be pretty annoying. Oh, you die. Okay.
Yep, and I die because my units are only now arriving.
Okay, I thought you lived longer. The desync didn't even matter.
Yeah, sadly I didn't.
But yeah, just complete mismanagement from the double base. The second air transport rush. It would have made sense. No, it wouldn't have. I was gonna say, like, this is the reclaim fields as they were, roughly. I was gonna say, if there's a reclaim field like this, just one big one, then it could make sense. But then I think what you would do is just factory and instantly walk.
Okay. Or like land factory, or would I then start with the air?
Yeah, land.
With land. Okay, okay.
But okay, let's get a longer third game.
Okay, let me see if I have any.
Alright, so the last game. Very high reclaim map. Here's another land map and land slot. So let's see what he does. Already making a mistake. Because what you want to do when there's this much reclaim is get the reclaim as fast as possible, and that means you need power as fast as possible to spend it, so you can just skip all of the mexes and legitimately build the factory and then just make a ring of P-gens around the ACU. And then, with how far away it is, I would say first NG to the reclaim. There is a hydro, actually. I didn't consider that. Complicates it a little bit, but I think the P-gen ring is still fine without any mexes. First engineer goes here, and then like the next three, it's just the ACU. Let's just...
I ended up cancelling some of my maxes at least.
You just look at...
Yeah, they're doing that. They're skipping all the maxes.
Look at what everyone... Okay, don't look at this guy. Or this guy. I think Unknown and Nuggets know what they're doing. Not a single mex, just the reclaim.
Yeah, only now I'm going for it with the third NG.
You're gonna stall.
Yeah, stalling on a map like this is twice as painful.
If this amount of reclaim... What are you clicking?
I don't know. I think I wanted... I don't know, man.
You really wanted that 10 power. Anyway, if the reclaim like this amount is close, you do first engineer to the ACU to assist the P-gens. If it's a little further away like this, you send the first engineer out, and then the second, third, fourth can assist ACU.
Okay.
So you're about to get a ton of mass. You don't need units. Where's your opponents? Here and here. Think they're gonna make a lab? By the time the lab arrives, you can have like 8 land factories already.
Yeah, true.
You just need way more engineers. This should make engineers only. This should make engineers only. He's telling me it does.
I'm not sure if it does.
You can make...
We will find out in a second.
You can make 3 factories making engineers only. Maybe 1 tank a minute, 3 or 4 at most. Because look at how much mass you have to work with. You don't need to be that desperate to defend anything. So these engineers moving around, that's another thing. If you just have cube around your ACU, the engineers inside of it just assisting, they don't have to move.
Yeah, that makes sense.
We use more engineers.
I think I'm gonna do a second NG factory, but like later. So yeah.
It really needs to be instantly. And another thing, I would say this is a transport rush map. See Nuggets do it. I find it hard to explain why, but I would rush a transport here here if I'm feeling greedy, but I'm not, so I'm gonna say here.
And just set up a like forward base, or
yeah,
go
so
for the
just
reclaim instantly?
set up your base for units here. It helps with the reclaim, of course, so that once this stuff runs out, which should be like minute 5, if you're scaling well enough, then you can continue reclaiming from here, and then you load the transport up again, you drop here, and then you can start reclaiming from here as well. Just setting up multiple bases, that instead of expanding like a slow wave, you just have multiple waves expanding from 3 different sides.
It makes sense. Yeah, I did a quick error, but
Nah, that was slow.
it
was slow.
I mean, the reason, okay, not like a rush there, but
quick is if you actually just had a bunch of NGs assisting right from the start. Look, this is quick.
Sure, okay. Yeah, I mean, I wasn't planning on going for the transport,
look,
so I wasn't.
Him having 4 factories here means you can have 4 factories here. Doesn't that look way better than just a couple Mantis?
Definitely does, yes.
Making some extra NGs. Rushing T2. You should rush the expansions.
Okay. I was hoping to kill some of his reclaiming, like forward NGs with the Mantis, but now looking at it, it was probably like he's gonna get the back reclaim first.
You could have dropped this already.
Yeah, I could have.
I think Nuggets is the only one making the right move here with his transport rush. Like, this could all be yours already right now.
Yeah, the expansion was slow. I was trying to focus on expanding the main base. I think staying with the ACU was the okay move here, right? How long would you stay with the ACU base to build it?
Probably leave. I would have like 3 times the engineers, so leave pretty early.
Okay.
Minute 4.5? I don't know. Hard to say. I could do like a short demonstration of how I would play this.
Oh yeah, sure.
Just a sandbox.
Sounds good.
But yeah, scaling the base is good. And I guess you want to use all the reclaim around the base. But you should be scaling other places too.
Can you check the reclaim numbers of the players?
Man, I hope you're not anywhere near the top.
I'm at
oh my god.
13k, so I'm ahead of Nuggets. I'm ahead of this. I don't know this 2200 guy. Unknown.
He's a 1v1 player, like 2000.
I'm number 1 in terms of reclaim. Nobody's on 13k.
Yeah.
So I guess I did a good job reclaiming.
Let's look again in 2 to 3 minutes.
Yeah.
What is this? Why is your air player doing this? Anyway. Okay. Good stuff. Okay, so on a map like this, if you were reclaiming all this, you can skip D2. I would have D2 factories here, making some rhinos. But I would not make any rhinos here. Like the
forward production, but not at the spot that you showed, but like in the middle, kind of.
Okay.
And
this is yours, you know, like you are way closer. So on a big map like this, where you have a clear front line, which is this, roughly, I'd rather have units coming from here, and maybe a few from here, and units coming from here.
Yeah, definitely.
Because let's say, compared to this and this, you have a total of 12 rhinos. Let's say 9 or 10 are going to be at the front line. If you build from here, you have a total of 12 rhinos. Maybe 6 are going to be at the front line. You know, the other 6 are on the way. You effectively just have less units by making units from here instead of here.
Okay, that makes sense. So I think he has gun now. If you could look at him, I think I spotted him having a gun.
Max.
If I remember correctly. Yeah, I wasn't able to spend
he
it.
does.
Yeah, he has a gun.
You don't need gun,
Active,
man.
So why not? Because I was like, I don't have many units on the front. If he keeps pressing me, then I'm probably gonna lose some ground.
I would take a transport with either 2 or 3 T2 engineers or 61. Drop it here. Spam a bunch of factories. Make engineers out of all of them. Select one to go T2. Make T2 engineers and make a fire base.
Okay.
Just a shield and 2 or 3 T2PD, and this ACU can't make a move. And you can maybe do all of that by the time this ACU gets there.
Okay. So my plan was to just get gun and stealth and help any ACU aggression, but now things complicate because Nuggets is out.
Yeah. Not sure what Anna was doing, to be honest. Nuggets is a little frustrated.
Yeah, because he allowed a lot of run-bys into Nuggets' space. Nuggets wasn't happy with that.
Yeah, you can take the mexes way sooner. And more factories. You should have like a factory making engineers here. 1 engineer's here, 1 engineer's here.
Definitely.
Also your unit production, of course, I already mentioned
I
that.
mean, it's on the left. I have 4 factories there.
Okay, so this is a case where you can pre-queue T2 gens because you're not poor. There's a ton of mass. Matter of fact, you could probably queue like 4.
Okay.
And you need more... Oh man. Need more NGs in the base.
Okay.
If you were collecting as fast as I suggested, then you were massively filling up rapidly. And you would wish you had more engineers in the base.
Yeah, that makes sense. Somehow
It
I'm
makes
still
no
number
sense.
1 in
It
terms of
makes-
replaying, which is surprising.
I agree, that is surprising. You might just have the best slot, which means the only other competition is... Yeah, I think your slot is way more weak than anyone else. So the only competition is this purple guy who is 1500, got proxied, and is getting TML'd. So I don't think you can compare yourself to anyone in Reclaim. You just had way more than anyone else. At least I think. Because if you look at the map, it's all gone for them, and they're still at 17, 20.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, the corner is still untouched, the left bottom corner, but my corner isn't fully scooped up yet as well.
Yeah. I mean,
But
this
this is
guy...
because of the proxy.
This guy's getting robbed.
True.
Here comes Percy drop.
Yeah, I was late to notice that.
Okay, I think what you need to do... ED to stall. Like 3.
I will,
and then
I think.
Instantly,
but I'm not sure
if only you had more engineers, take all of the engineers, make an air factory, upgrade it to T2, rush out some gunships, and those will deal with them.
Okay.
Or
I didn't
if you,
think about air, honestly. Yeah,
or if you had a T2 air is like the best counter to drops.
Okay.
This push, you have a big problem on your hands. I would not be adding another problem by attacking. So I would retreat and then T2 outplan, as mentioned. The PD on its own isn't going to stop Percivals.
Yeah, also I think in the meantime I lost half of my maxes thanks to a run by Yoji in mid. Oh no, actually, or I lost some and I'm gonna lose more in the near future if I remember correctly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mr. Unknown was letting everything happen really. I mean, I should have probably been paying more attention to him, knowing that he allowed a lot of stuff to happen already.
He does have a tough role to play at this point.
Yeah, true. I mean, he should have probably given me like at least the forward position.
30 rhinos, what are they doing? Nothing. You can make way less T2. For the map with this much mass, you can have T3 very fast, and that means T2 is less relevant.
Okay.
So less T2. Unless you built it here, then it becomes effective faster, and maybe it could have done something. But yeah, here's the run-by you mentioned.
Pretty brutal. I lose like 5 or 6 T2 maxes now.
Spersies would be dead if you had T2 air.
Yeah, definitely.
And T2 air remains useful for any drop ever. You can stop making PD and rebuild your mechs.
Sure.
How many T3 mechs are you on? 2. Oh, good lord. Did you okay this? I guess this was an accidental mech.
I had T1 pigeons on it earlier from like the starting VO, so I reclaimed the pigeons, but I guess forgot to queue
just
the
don't make
storages.
pigeons next to mexes.
Okay.
Especially on such a mass-rich map, because like 5 minutes later, you already want to build storages because it's all T2 already.
Yeah, true.
On a really low mass map, like a 1v1 5 kilometer, you can do it. Ouch. Yeah, these Percivals are doing way more than they should have. And this needs to be... Oh, right. We went through the game earlier. For the viewers. You were upgrading all of these at the same time to T3, which takes a bit. So what I would have done is upgrade one and make like 4 T2 engineers from all the other ones. And then those can make like a TMD and assist the upgrades one by one.
Yeah.
It's like instead of upgrading them all at the same time, you upgrade one by one. You have some build power so that your base is more dynamic, reactive. You build a shield, point defense if you need to. Like it's important to have engineers at a place like this. But you control K or you?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
But I didn't feel like playing this game anymore at this point.
Okay, I'm gonna place my factory somewhere close to reclaim. And as I said, it's power only. It's kind of awkward what I did. But it'll work. I can put an NG like right here. And something like this. There is a hydro. But the travel time, it just sucks. Like, you have so much mass and walking here for 10 seconds means not building for 10 seconds. I think just standing still and building the less efficient PGens is better. Also partially because the mass cost doesn't matter. It doesn't matter that hydro is more efficient. It still takes long to build. That's probably going to be enough to save my needs. You might actually be able... Yeah, I think with the way I placed my factory, I could have sent the first engineer to assist the ACU. Let's actually dial back on power a bit. Because I do want... second factory. Make the air factory like right there. This is like the ugliest base I've ever built. These 2 mexes are in the way. But it's whatever.
So we're skipping the hydro for now.
Yeah. Maybe I could do like factory here and rush it, but then I would be further from the reclaim. But maybe I could be further from the reclaim. It's not like this engineer is super active. So right about now, maybe I can start building some mechs. An emergency fund. Some more engineers out.
Well, if some madman went for a first bomber and killed your reclaiming NG, and you had 0 maxes, it would be kind of cooked.
I can react. I can just send my other engineers out.
Yeah, of course.
It would suck for me, but it would probably suck more for him.
Do you ever go for a first bomber?
Rarely. I'm not that kind of player. I like growing.
Okay, I see.
Okay, let's have a second spot for PGen production. Maybe even third. I want to drop here, as mentioned before.
But I thought you were gonna be rushing the transport, getting it in like 3 minutes or something, but I guess like 4.
Yeah, maybe it should be faster. But I like having this many NGs. Maybe it should be faster. I don't know. Jeez, nice terrain. I'm gonna build some
Mapgen blessing
factories
you.
in the base. Get some units out. Start reclaiming a bit. Expanding a bit. Yeah, I probably should have made some tanks in retrospect. And
I mean, if he was trying to raid you and like send units, then I mean not even raid, but just made units and send them to the front, this drop could probably die.
yeah, it's a little late. Okay, one thing I want to correct real quick is this transport is timed appropriately, I would say, in retrospect. Reason being, my opponent spawns all the way over here, that's pretty far away. If he makes an early tank and sends it over here, I think it would reach here like minute 4 maybe. The engineers can build a point defense or factory quickly enough that the singular tank is not an issue. They can also reclaim the tank if it gets too close. And another bonus of such high reclaim maps is I don't need to drop at the mexes. If I see a tank here, I can drop here, make a factory there instead, or multiple factories. And if my opponent, for whatever reason, decided to rush out multiple land factories and instantly spammed tanks this way, so unlike what I did, which is a bunch of engineers out of all of these factories, if they made tanks from the first 3 factories and not as many engineers, I could still drop somewhere else. Maybe it would be a little more problematic, but even then it doesn't matter if I lose the transport because my base scaling is so far ahead. So I think this transport is timed just fine. It could have been a little sooner, but this is okay too because I have other options other than dropping here, and a singular tank or a lab is not really a threat to a full transport. But okay, let's move on. Did I make 3 factories? I don't remember.
Around that, yeah. All of them making NGs.
I'm not playing very well, to be honest. It's because I'm talking partially. Okay. Clearly not enough power. I do like having 2 air factories and high mass stuff like this. Let's drop the other side. D2 land does cost a bit of power, so I'm gonna pause that.
Wouldn't pausing air be a move here because of the power stall?
Yeah. You can make a bunch of factories here. But probably should have had a second factory make like 1 tank or 2. Send him here. Let's make factories first, actually. But yeah, I think minute 5, you were like just getting here. I think you can
Yeah.
If I was slightly less
around
greedy,
that, I think.
I would be a little
Maybe
slower.
I mean, I probably send some NGs
And
out,
this is
but yeah, it takes a lot of time for them to get anywhere.
this is when I can start scaling stuff fast. So I'm kind of late with mexes, but I'm going to be really fast now. I can queue a bunch of stuff. Let's just go straight T3 after the P-Gen.
No T2 units.
I can make them here.
Oh, yeah, true. Yeah, right. That's. I mean, I forgot that you explained it earlier.
Another drop that I should have done by now is like right here. Get some factories there as well. We do have a teammate that covers this kind of.
Kind of, yeah.
Presumably.
Kind of is the keyword here. I mean, in the game, that was the kind of thing.
If something gets through, it's whatever. We have so much mass we can depend on.
Yeah, true.
Okay. I'm gonna take these factories and send them to the HQ. T3 max time, I guess. I have too much mass. Looks like I need another P-Gen. This is why I dropped at the Hydro. Can make 2 factories here too. Point defense, why not? It doesn't have to be perfect. As long as you just react in time. I'm gonna have like minute 8 T3. Now, in a game, something might happen that slows me down. Like a raid here.
Mm-hmm.
But let's assume that I was less greedy, because it's an actual game and not sandbox. I would be maybe like 30 seconds behind. So
What about the ACU? Because you still have your ACU in the base.
I forgot. I probably would have sent it out in a game.
Would you like even use it without an upgrade, or would you just send it and go straight for a gun upgrade and like stealth and some shit and then try to use it?
I would send it there if my opponent tries to do something with his ACU. But I wouldn't use my ACU on a map with this much reclaim.
Well, why not?
You have a lot of stuff to do with this much mass. A lot of stuff to micro all the time, making sure reclaim goes well, making sure your scaling goes well. You can stop making engineers, by the way. What was I saying?
Do you have a lot of stuff to do?
You have a lot of stuff to do, so you don't want to burden yourself with using the ACU. Also, using the ACU isn't too relevant because there's bricks on the map at 8:30. I can make another T-shirt factory for like some engineers. And yeah, that's pretty much it, I guess. I should have been less greedy at the start, but everything else relatively the same. Compare this reclaim number to yours.
Yeah, you're like 10k up, or no, even more. At like
I think
10 minutes, I was on like 20, maybe 20. Yeah.
Yeah. So trans rush on stuff on maps like this is good.
Definitely, yeah. I mean, I kind of, as you saw in the previous game, not the first game. I mean, one of the games, I had the intuition of rushing a trans on a reclaim map, but it wasn't the situation for the it was just wrong.
Yeah, you could just
you
could just walk on that map.
Yeah.
But
yeah, because it was like a very condensed amount of just one reclaim spot, not like giant fields everywhere.
Yeah. I hate when this happens. You give a move order, it's just stuck.
Yeah, true. That's what happens when there's so many T1 NGs.
Yeah. I made a few too many. Or whatever. At this point it's T3 max time. I would already have gone T3 here. Like way sooner, by the way. Moment HQ is done, I can stop making T2.
Like there's like in some games I had a moment where, let's say I just got the T3 and then I would pause like all the T2 production and go for T3. And for a good moment, if my enemy keeps producing like T2s and starts pushing, I have no production running and just all factories upgrading, which is problematic.
Yep, that's what happened here. That's why you make T2 NGs.
Okay.
Like, I probably would have some T2 NGs here if I were going T3. Like, let's say I want to go T3 in one of these factories. This is how I would do it. Yeah, I'll make like 3 to 4 engineers each. I take some engineers that I already have. I don't need this much support on a T2 factory making NGs. Make like a single T3 NG if I have time. If I don't, there's like units pushing, then... I mean shit, if there's like units coming right now, I guess what I would do is just make shields and point defense.
Okay.
But if I have time, then T3 NG and then stuff like this. Alright,
I gotta copy the unit queue at some point. I have
Factory's
shit
done.
unit queues.
I didn't have these for the longest time, but they are nice now that I have them. There is a hotkey to use it.
Yeah, G.
Like,
I have it bounced to G.
I really should get it, but I'm lazy. It saves time because when I like drop the base like this, maybe you noticed, I was just frantically clicking all the buttons.
Yeah, a lot of IPM required.
Yeah, it just wastes time having to aim for this small button.
True. I know there's
Yeah,
a mod for this where when you
this.
click on a factory, you don't have to go into the templates, but it's like on your like a hotbar. You just get it with templates, and you just click it there, and you don't have to like click twice. You just click it once. You don't have to go to the template menu.
I see. Maybe one day I'll get it. But yeah, this looks a lot nicer than 4 random factories upgrading by themselves.
Definitely.
I can make TMD if I need to. I can make shields and BD if I need to. Make a SAM, make flak. It's whatever I need. And the factories probably reach T3 faster. Maybe.
Yeah.
But it's mostly just versus the flexibility, rather. Alright, I'm gonna end it here though. Hope that was of use.
Yep, it was very helpful. Thank you very much for the reviews.
Yeah, you're welcome. Alright, goodbye.
Goodbye.